Hey guys, welcome to the Pitch Black Unboxing Show. With us today, we have got Mr. Isaac Prempeh, who is the brains behind Afro Pop Socks. So, hey, welcome, Isaac.
Hi, Isaac.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys, for having me. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. How's it going?
Not bad. Manic. We've got a show next week in London, Olympia. So I'm trying to prep everything, and it's just hectic. But yeah, hopefully we'll get everything done by Friday because the show starts on Sunday. So.
Oh wow! What show's that?
It's Top Draw. It's where you showcase all your products, and hopefully you're able to get it into independent stores like John Lewis and Urban Outfitters. Because the goal is to try and get it into the independent stores in the UK as well. So, hence why we're going to the show.
Okay.
So is it a trade-only show or open to the public as well?
It's open to the public as well. So anyone can come in and look at all these vibrant products from different walks of life. So we are part of it. So hopefully it should go well.
Okay.
Well,
of course, Isaac, we met at the UK Black Business Show down in Westminster, and we loved your stand. We loved what you were doing. So if you did as good as you did there, I think you will get a lot of buyers. So I'm really excited about that. So a quick question for you, Isaac, just to kind of get us going. What was life like before Afro Pop Socks? What was your background? What was your route to there?
My background, I've always been into business. I went to business school years and years and years ago, but I've always wanted to obviously be in business. I worked for a tech company selling multi-identity SIMs to eliminate roaming charges for businesses. And I think a few years whilst I was in there, you know, I've always wanted to start something, but I just didn't know what to get into. So this idea, Afro Pop Socks, came to me about 2 years ago. Well, 3 years ago. I saw a gap in the market, and I thought, you know what? I always wanted to be in fashion as well. So I thought, you know, socks would be a cool way to kind of express myself, express my culture, and let the world know about my culture. So yeah, hence Afro Socks was born. So
okay, I absolutely love that.
So always been interested in business. So has the experience of being a business owner now yourself, how does that differ to wanting to be in business or being in business?
Mate, it's tough. It's tough being, you know, working on your own. I know a lot of people want to have their own business, but it's just a process. You know, you have to learn how to market. There's so many components to just even building your own business. And I think when you're working for someone, you know, you just go in at 9 and finish at 5 and you just go home and relax. But as a business owner, it's 24/7, isn't it? So like I said, we've got a show. So I've been planning since last week. We still got a lot of planning to do. It's a 3-day event. It's quite intense as well. So, you know, having your own business it sounds amazing. It sounds glamorous, but just trying to connect the dots and try and get the product out there, speaking to manufacturers. You know, it's a process, but it's a process that I love. Knowing that it's my own business, what I put out there is what I'm going to get out of it. Yeah.
Okay. And you know, you were talking about it being tough sometimes. How's the journey been growing the business to this point? What have been some of the highlights, some of the challenges that you faced in getting it here, where it's out there and, you know, doing well?
I mean, to be honest with you, when I started, it was pretty challenging because obviously, you know, starting a socks business, you know, you need quite a lot of money to start the business. You know, you can't just go in and, you know, just start. You need a certain amount of cash, and for me, I didn't have that much money to start with in the first place. So I had to obviously speak to my suppliers and say, listen, this company is going to be one of the biggest brands in the world, because the minimum order just for one design is 1,000 pairs, right?
Wow.
So that costs a lot of money when you're actually doing 10 designs in one go, because obviously different sizes, large, medium, extra small.
Of course.
So it piles up. But I was able to kind of get a good deal with my suppliers and start, which really helped me. But in terms of building the company, you know, I had to do 6 months prep before I even launched it. So I started in 2019, I think January 2019. So it took me about 11 months of prepping before I even launched it in November 2019. Right at the beginning of the pandemic, you know. So I wasn't quite sure, but you know, I believed in the idea. I believed that, you know, it will work. People will love it. The designs are unique. It's expressing African culture, and I knew there was a gap in the market for it. So I prepped it before we launched. We had already 5,000 followers on social media already. So we knew, you know, before they even saw the socks. So I knew, okay, that's a good sign. So we've launched it. You know, we launched in 2019. You know, we had likes of Tyson Beckford, who was one of my fashion icon growing up.
Brilliant.
He loves the socks. You know, he wears it all the time on social media. If you go on our social media post, you see him wearing it. He's excited about it. We had Nia Long. Yeah, it's huge. It's huge for me. We had Nia Long, who's a amazing actress in Hollywood. Loves the brand. Started supporting me straight off the back when I launched it. She saw it. She loved it. I sent her
for herself or for her boys.
For herself and the boys as well.
Yeah.
So she loves the brand, and we are hoping to, you know, do some amazing stuff in the future with her.
That's brilliant.
So, yeah, fingers crossed. But it's just been, I mean, building a business, you're gonna go through all the emotions. There's days that you don't want to do it. You know, there's days that's tough, that, you know, and you're trying to open the doors to try and get the products into the areas that you want to. So it is tough, but that's the nature of the of building a business, you know.
So and it's good to acknowledge that it's not all plain sailing, that there are challenges. So can I ask you then, what are the bits that you really enjoy, the bits that keep you going through the challenges?
The bits, seeing other people wearing it, you know, tagging us. I mean, the whole Black community in the UK have supported it amazingly, and it's so surreal to see so many people wearing it. And obviously a lot of people don't know I'm the founder of the company, so when I go out to places, I see people wearing it, and the excitement, the vibrancy, you know, it makes everyone happy, and everyone loves it. I get a lot of videos, pictures coming through. People just love it, you know. The colors just makes you happy when you look at it.
They pop, don't they?
Yeah, they do pop, and it's just exciting to see that. Okay, something that I thought of, it's now, you know, out in the world, and people see it and thinking, oh my, you know, I just love the fact that the reaction of people seeing it as well. It's surreal.
I gotta say, Isaac, we got the package for our unboxing, which we'll show later on in the show. And there was a little fight in the house as to who was going to get which socks. Our son, you know, he was grabbing everything and running.
Let's call it a discussion.
It's a fight. It was a fight. it was a proper fight.
Yeah.
But you know, it's a really, really great pair of socks. Great feel to it. So well done, man.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And I think I really get the Afro Pop Socks because the colours, like you say, they're popping.
Yeah.
They are popping. Yeah. So I guess the viewers will really look forward to the unboxing. We'll get to that in a bit. But I just want to ask them, consider it's such a popping range, have you got a favourite?
To be honest with you, you know what? When I get the drawings done, and we get the samples in, before we get the drawings done, I'm like, oh, you know what? I kind of like High Life. I kind of like Zion. But then when I get the samples in, I love every single one of them. Because every single one of them is something that I've taken my time for us to design it. The process takes long. So as you keep designing, changing the colors, you just fall in love with every single color. And I don't really have a favorite. I love all of them because it's a reflection of me as an African, because my parents are Ghanaian.
Nice one.
So I just love the whole concept, the whole idea. We're actually dropping new ranges in the next 2 months, which are really cool as well.
Brilliant.
We're hoping to bring out sliders to match the socks.
Summer's coming.
Yeah, and we're gonna have the Christmas collection this year as well, which is really nice. The designs are really amazing. So we are trying to grow, increase the product range in different forms. So yeah, we are working on it aggressively this year. So hopefully you can see some amazing design, and we can send some to you guys as well.
Nice one.
So Isaac, are you responsible for all of the designs, or are you leading a team with a specific brief?
It's a family business. I've got my wife, my children, who are
nice one.
me. I've got 3 babies. My oldest is 16. He's actually in the back room helping me with some packing and stuff.
Fantastic.
So it's a family-owned business. So I try to incorporate all my kids into the idea.
Legacy.
Yeah,
I like it.
So that's the whole ethos of why I'm building the brand. It's just us as a family. It's a family business, and yeah,
I'm loving that because that's about us now changing the narrative and saying we can do this well. And we can do this over generations. So that's really, really good to hear.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Nice one. Okay. Quick question before we move on to the unboxing. What would your advice be to other entrepreneurs and business owners just starting out now? They have an idea and they're not sure what to do with it.
Well, I think you need to have a clear idea how you want to, because a lot, for me to have the equity or the finances to actually build a company, I had to work 12 hours a day before I even launched the company, because obviously you need money to start. I think any idea can come into fruition if you have planning. You always have to make sure you're planning every day, and try and connect the dots, because it's quite difficult in our community as well, because obviously we don't have access to cash like other ethnic minorities. So for me, I knew that I had to put in work, right? The money's not going to come from anywhere yet, and not a lot of people are going to believe in that idea yet, because it's your dream. It's not anyone's dream until it's manifested. Then I guess people will just come around. But until then, you have to have a clear goal. And you have to have some money, for me, I had to work free for at least 3 years just to save up money, and then obviously build the company. And I know people don't really see that, because they've, Afro Pop has got 15,000. We've sold about 15,000 pairs worldwide in the last 2 years already, with no intense marketing. It was just building the product properly. The execution was what I was focused on. In terms of getting the right cotton, the right yarn for the socks. It's got 80% cotton, which is like very, very good. I think if you want to build a company, Yes, yes, high end. And I think if
Mm.
you want to build a company, you really need to be focused. It's not glamorous when you
No.
start.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people on social media think, you know, I've got a business, but you have to really, really, really put in the work, and you have to be dedicated. And it's pretty much 12 to 15, 16 hours a day.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot to do. You know, you're doing it yourself. You're doing the marketing yourself. You're speaking to suppliers on a daily basis. You have to obviously be marketing on social media on a daily basis as well. You're doing everything across the board. So you need to really understand what you're doing. But the reward, of course, is, you know, if you get to a certain point, I mean, Afro Pop has got a long way to go. We've only been going for nearly 3 years. And I think I'm giving myself another 2 more years. The goal this year is to get it into 100 shops. We've got it into 15 shops already, in Switzerland, Atlanta, New York.
That's fantastic.
2 more shops in London. So we pretty much around the world so far. So we're doing pretty well considering, you know, I haven't really invested a lot of money into it, but time is your currency now, I believe, anyway.
Absolutely.
So I'm making the smart decisions every single day to try and connect the dots, get the product to where it needs to be.
Okay, so just before we go to our unboxing, if you're going to speak to a younger Isaac or a young entrepreneur, just in 3 character traits, what would you say they need? Just 3 characteristics.
You have to be patient. You have to be patient. I was definitely not patient when I was a bit younger, but patience is something that you need to develop, and you have to know it's going to be for a long, it's going to take time. You have to be patient because the patience gives you the clarity over time. But you have to be informative, and you're going to make a lot of mistakes. There's no question about that. If you're afraid to make mistake, you can't be an entrepreneur. You are going to make a lot of mistakes, you know, so you have to be prepared to, you know, when you get knocked down, you have to get back up as soon as possible and just stay focused. It's the consistency. It doesn't matter how, you know, you don't need to be great. You just need to be consistent and hard work.
Absolutely.
You know, just like so focused, because there will be times where you just don't want to do it. It's difficult to get through the door, but staying focused is the key. Staying focused is the key.
That's brilliant.
I like it.
So patience, consistency, focus, and I heard you talking about resilience in there as well. So,
you have to be resilient because it's like, you know, before I started, a lot of people said, you know, it's not going to work. I don't see it working. You know, you just have to believe in yourself, because a lot of times people don't know what they're talking about. You know, especially on social media now and the way the world is going, and everybody has something to say. But it's just the belief and the confidence in yourself. Just believe in yourself and just put in the work, and it will come to fruition. And once, you know, this socks company came in fruition, the people that told me that it wasn't going to work, they are applauding me right now. Because
I always believed in you, Isaac, they say.
That's the old record, you know. That's the old...
Isaac, can you send me one of those nice, that one with the red? And
Love it.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
But
nice.
That's the way the world is. I mean, and sometimes it comes from close family as well. So you know, but you just have
and you know,
that's the reality.
The thing to bear in mind is it might not work for them.
Yeah.
But it doesn't mean it won't work for you.
Yeah.
Exactly. And sometimes they put their fears on you, and you need to be able to decipher that, you know, and say, you know what, I'm gonna try anyway. And for me, all my life, I've never been somebody that has been scared of anything. I always try, whether I'm the smartest in the room or the dumbest. It doesn't really matter to me. I don't really care. I'm just focused on trying to get to where I need to go. And if you have that mentality, there's nothing that can beat you. And that's what I try to instill in my son, who has a brilliant mind. You know, just do it. Just go forward and just push yourself. You know.
Nice one.
So we are really loving meeting other entrepreneurs and cheering you guys on. And it's really nice to hear the stories and the background behind, because like you say, people just see a finished product and they don't know how much has gone into it. And it's just really lovely having that. But I know people are going to be so excited now, because we've been talking about these popping socks, these popping Afro Pops. So I think we should go and take a look at them now.
All right. Cool.
Afro Pop Socks, like that African fashion for your feet. Really colourful box. AfroPopSocks.com. Okay. Hey, let's see what's inside. Box, nice card, and a thank you card. Thank you, always good. All right, so we'll put that out. What else we got inside? Really like the sticker and this presentation. And then we got 5 pairs of Afro Pop Socks. Really colourful, lovely African prints, very well presented. Shoe sizes 9 to 11, 75% cotton, 23% polyamide, and 2% elasticine. Designed in the UK. Brilliant. I like that. Okay, what else we got? We've got that one here. So let's do that. Really, really colourful. Love the designs. And I must say, this one is my favourite. I love that red and green and yellow and black.
Okay, so I'm sure you absolutely loved seeing us unbox Afro Pop Socks. And Isaac, one of the things I must say is I love the packaging.
Yeah.
You know, it's bright, so and it's professional, it's well defined. Yeah. So you know that they've got some color. We love this little touch as well, the thank you card.
Thank you.
Make us feel special.
You know, you got to say thank you to
That's
the people who buy
That's
your
the idea, to make you feel special.
Absolutely. And we also loved the little detail here. And of course, then we've got 5. The thing that I really loved was the quality. You know, really rich cotton. And I got to say, straight out of the bat, this is my favorite. I picked this up when I was like, I'm having this. No question. I absolutely love this. Which one was your favorite?
Right. So what happened was Colin was like, for a start, he was saying to our son, which one would you like? And he wanted all of them. It's like, Colin's like, that's not going to happen. So
he wanted the whole box, you know.
Seriously. So Colin was like, I'm having that one. Nobody argue with me. And which was the other one you went with?
The white one, I think it was.
All right, and then this is Colin as well.
Yeah, that's nice.
So our son still wanting all of them.
So let me take them and put them aside, you know.
So our son has ended up with this one.
Oh, that Dinko,
These are
that's
absolutely gorgeous. And that's why I was asking about Nia, whether she liked it for herself or for her boys, because I like all of them as well. I wear all of them, but I have this one.
That's nice as well.
I have this one. So
I'm away in about 2 weeks to a hot country, but I'm still taking my socks with me.
Where you going?
You want to make sure they're winning.
Sorry?
Where you going?
I'm going to Jamaica.
Oh, nice.
So, and you know, it's hot out there, but hey, they need to see some socks, man.
Have to definitely.
So I'm taking my socks.
I love this. I think he's also scared that if he leaves them here,
you might wear them.
Yes, that too. I'm taking them with me just for safeguarding. Oh man, Isaac, you have done really, really well. So, the feel, the textures, the color, the vibrancy. You know, hey, well done.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Talking about them, we've met the founder, the creator behind them. They are lovely. You have to get them and try for yourself. There's nothing like taste and see,
Yeah.
try and buy.
Love it.
You know, you try them, you will buy them.
Yeah. So where can people get these socks, Isaac?
These people can get it from our website, which is www.afropopsocks.com. You can find us on Twitter, all the social media platforms, Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. So yeah, if you go on www.afropopsocks.com. Yeah.
Yeah,
Afro Pop Socks. I like the way Colin said where you can get these from, and then put his.
I'm putting mine to the side, you know, out of the way. No arguments. Listen, guys, go out and get yourselves a pair or a box of Afro Pop Socks. Afro Pop Socks. They come in packs of 5, Isaac.
Yeah, packs of 5, packs of 10. Yeah, packs of 5, packs of 10. Yeah,
beautifully packaged.
Brilliant. Very well presented, very well packaged.
Thank you.
Okay,
good for gifts.
Yeah,
if you can part with them.
Yeah. Buy it for your significant other or the one you want to be your significant other. There you go. Top tip. So listen, just to sign out, or just to sign off, what we wanted to do was something called the quick fire dozen. Where we ask you a quick dozen questions. We don't want you to think too hard about it. It's either or. So you up for that?
Yep, I'm up for it.
Are you ready?
All right, let's do it. Let's do it. I think I know the answer here, but I'm not sure.
Well, you've not got them all right. You've not. You know, we've got our own little competition going. Like,
right, okay. So first question: jollof
or rice and peas?
Jollof.
Okay, I got that one right. Plantain or plantain?
Plantain.
Okay. Beach holiday or
city break?
Beach holiday.
Okay. Zumba or swimming?
Swimming.
Okay.
Netflix or
YouTube?
Netflix.
Okay. All right, this is a big one. Reggae
or Afrobeats?
Afrobeats all day.
Okay. All right. Listening to music
or listening to a podcast?
Listening to podcast.
Okay. All right. Uber Eats
or Deliveroo?
Deliveroo.
Okay.
I use them quite a lot.
Say again?
I use them quite a lot, actually.
Okay. You know, we've never actually used any of them, so we feel like we're archaic.
Now that's because they won't deliver to our area.
That's it. We live out in the sticks, and I think we tried it once, and they were like,
"Where are you?"
No. Sorry. All right, another big one: 10-hour car ride
or 10-hour plane journey.
10-hour plane journey.
Plane journey.
Okay. Another big one.
They're all big to you.
Samsung
or Apple.
Apple.
Apple. Okay.
Right. Okay.
Night in
or night out.
I love a night in.
Okay.
Get some games out, family games night.
Yeah.
That's good. Good. Okay.
And the last one, which is a big one. Wars have been fought over this.
Collins Wars.
Entire civilizations have been destroyed because of this. All right. Oxtail
or curry goat.
I love my oxtail, you know.
There you go.
Now you're talking.
You know, the what he's talking about is for his belly, you know.
Black man and their food. You know the thing, Isaac. You know the thing.
Love it.
There you go.
I actually got one more quick fire, a two-part.
Okay.
So in terms of chocolate, dark or milk, white or ruby?
Whew, that's a hard one. Dark and milk.
Dark and milk. Okay. Good to know.
Fantastic.
Listen,
Listen, it's been an absolute pleasure connecting with you, Isaac, and unboxing Afro Pop Socks and getting my own personal pair, which won't get left out of my sight.
Don't worry, because the new collection is launching in the next 2 months, so I'll definitely send you guys the new collection for summer.
No, listen, you know our son is listening, please.
Yeah. We'll mute this bit out so you don't hear it.
So thank you, Isaac, for saying that you're sending Judy the new collection.
Yeah, I'll be sending you guys the new collection. We're launching the sports socks as well, so I'll be sending, sending it to you guys. I don't know if you guys can see it, but they are on the wall.
Oh, so, wow.
Oh my gosh, I like that, man.
Yeah, I will be sending it to you guys once we launch them.
Fantastic. Oh my goodness, mate. Isaac, the very best to you.
Yeah, man.
The very best to you. Let it prosper and grow. You know, we have every faith and belief with you.
Yeah.
You know,
listen, here at Pitch Black, we're all about celebrating and cheering on our Black entrepreneurs. So, hey, Isaac, you've done a phenomenal job. The very, very best wishes to you, my brother. Yeah. And we look forward to seeing a bright, great future of Afro Pop Socks. So well done, man.
And wearing them.
Take care.
Take care. God bless.
Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.